Hello, my friends, and welcome to another Striker Break. Tonight we've got 2022 Bowman Draft and more. The good stuff only at Striker Breaks. It's a VIP lounge here. Welcome. Welcome to the VIP lounge. Let's talk about what a Striker Break is, what a group break is. Most of you probably know, but surprisingly, many people don't. What a group break is there's 30 teams available in Major League Baseball. So you can get 30 people together, one spot each. You randomize the names, you randomize the teams, and whatever team you end up with, you get all the cards for that team. And then you get the card shipped. I do all the work. I open it, pack it, sort it, ship it, go live, ship you the cards immediately. Next day shipping at Striker Breaks. Express, it's an express service, it's a priority service, it's a VIP experience here at Striker Breaks. Welcome to the show. Let's get ready to go. Shout out to all my slammers and hitters. Jason using his 10 mode. Let us know. We need some consistent snow around here. There's only half an inch of snow on the ground. I want a blizzard. I know what I'm asking for, and I know that I may, knock on wood, at a later point, hope that we don't get anything serious, because we already got a message from, it was like Charter. I think it was Charter saying we may experience interruptions. So hopefully we can get this break in. Drake says, give me that draft fire. You know it. Always, my friend, always. Okay, let's get right into this, because I know everybody is chomping at the bit. I just got these cards in the mail. I've been waiting, trying to run errands, doing shipping, listing stuff on eBay. It's nonstop in my life, you guys. It's insane. And my wife's like, settle down. Take a day up. Nah, I don't take days off. I don't take breaks. We just go 24/7. All right, display cap. Get on over here and join me for the mix. All right, we're mixing these teams up 5 times because that's tradition. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Braves on top. Look at those juicy Braves sitting up on top, just waiting for hits. And now we grab the teams, the names, the buy-ins, rather. So what are we doing here? Hold on. Grab my account information. You don't need to see all my account. There we go. Bowman Draft is the name. Now we grab the buy-ins. Back over here. Roll the dice. 6 times, and we begin. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the final round. 6. Richard's on top. I'm gonna place him down right here. AZ. And here are your teams. Everybody here? That's right, Greg. Diamondbacks, Al L, Braves, Richard A, Orioles, Riley H, Red Sox, Daniel D, Cubs, Bobby T, White Sox, KDC, Reds, James H, Guardians, Mark H, Rockies, Matt L, Tigers, Matthew E, Astros, Kevin O, Royals, Colin S, Angels, Greg O, Dodgers, Skylar M, Marlins, Mike W, Brewers, Brian G, Twins, Christopher M, Mets, Zach C, Yankees, Graham S, Athletics, John S, Phillies, Chris G, Pirates, Eric K, Padres, Jonathan A, Giants, Mike B, Mariners, Ryan B, Cardinals, Justin T, Rays, Nick M, Rangers, Andrew L, Blue Jays, Nicholas A, and Nationals, Andrew W. Good luck, everybody. Let me grab a link, drop it in the chat, and good to go. All right, now that we have that out of the way, how's everybody doing? Is it just starting, or did I miss the stream, asks Purple Giraffe. I think I just answered your question. Did the weather hit there yet? Not yet. It did not. Negative 42. What? Where are you, Keith? Last break before Christmas? No, I'm planning on 2 tomorrow. That's why we only did one today, because I thought if we do one today, then I can do 2 tomorrow, and then I'll have all weekend to sort it. Although Sunday is Christmas, so that's not going to work out too well. Maybe I'm going to try to do 2 tomorrow and just get it sorted. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I worked until about 3 in the morning last night trying to get a PSA order together. Man, it's just an exhausting life. But, you know, it's not a lot. It's not like hard manual labor. But stacks of cards, just work like all night long trying to find the perfect cards, get them sent away, navigating the PSA website. Because I had to get one more order in before the price adjusted. And I opened up all that Bowman Chrome. It's like when you guys see a video that comes out, just know that there's like countless hours of work that comes after that. Okay. 3, Chrome, Prospect, Autographs. Brian with a $10 says, what up, peeps? And he's dropping 10 memberships. Wow. Brian, you absolute legend. Appreciate you, man. And everybody who just got a free sub, appreciate you too. And we got David coming in from Australia. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Noah's here. All right, I'm trying to find the perfect card for some good luck. We've got Seelig in the back. I don't know if you see that beautiful face looking at you, but he's going to just do the sweeping automatically. That's the automatic Seelig sweep. So now all we have to do is do a good luck soak with the sky blue Spencer Strider. Come on, baby. So what we're doing today, 2022 Bowman Draft. We got a jumbo box. We've got a museum collection, an HTA Bowman Chrome, actually 2 of these, Topps Chrome, Light, and Ben Baller 2020 Ben Baller edition. Has anybody gotten anything good out of here? Who's your under the radar? Chris, it's too early for that, man. It is so hard to keep up with all these releases going on. Like for a normal person who's just like a collector of baseball cards and they're just like, oh, what's the new stuff out? You know, it's not a big deal. For a breaker, for me personally, new stuff. To keep up with all these draft picks, the names of all these prospects and draft picks and where they're drafted, Baseball America top 100 pick, top 100, like who's there, who's highly ranked in each organization. Don't ask me for a sleeper yet. I'll have one, but not yet. You gotta give me some time, man. But I can tell you this. I did make a cheat sheet of just some personal information of who I'm looking at. Obviously, number 1 overall pick, Jackson Holliday, shortstop for the Orioles. He's currently number 38 on Baseball America's Top 100. Kumar Rocker is the number 3 overall pick. He's a starting pitcher for the Rangers. Everybody's been hearing about him for a while, I think. Tamar Johnson, second baseman for the Pirates, number 4 overall pick. He's the number 43 prospect on Baseball America. And then we've got Elijah Green, outfielder for the Nationals. He's number 48. Jacob Berry, third baseman for the Marlins. He's number 64. Got some pitchers in there. Brooks Lee's a shortstop for the Twins, number 37 overall. Keep your eyes peeled for him. And then, of course, the Tigers drafted Jace Young, and he's a second baseman. He's number 90 overall. So there's a little cheat sheet for you, or just some early names. If you're not familiar with any of the prospects, we're going to go quickly through the base because there ain't no time for that. But what do we have here? Class A refractor flipped around. Okay. Blackjack. Those 2. An ace and a jack. Gotcha. I kind of like that. Okay. Kind of like that. An ace and a jack. Okay. I'll buy it. I am a fan of cards. Here's our Chrome. There's Jace Young. I'm going to be eyeballing that guy. Arizona Personal breaks with a $2. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year, Striker. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Also, Slammers, attention. All Slammers, listen up. If you're having trouble getting in on a break, all you have to do is send me a direct message on Patreon. Say, hey, can you give me an early shout out for the next break? And that should give you plenty of time to get in. If it doesn't, then you're not quick enough on the trigger finger. There's a video on the homepage of strikerbreaks.com, and it's on YouTube. It's called "What is a Slammer and How to Get In on a Break," or how to join a striker break. Watch that video if you're a slammer and you haven't yet, or if you're thinking about becoming a slammer to support the channel and get in on the breaks. Make sure you watch that video. It explains pretty much everything you need to know. Chase Meridoth. Nope, that's not it at all. Meadroth. Sorry. Chase Meadroth. Oh, Jackson Job. That's the sky blue. We should get a couple of those in this box. Sparkly Job to 99. They intentionally flipped all the paper this year because most breakers skip it all together. Yeah. Okay. Whatever makes my life easier, I'm in. Elijah Green refractor. Here we go. That's a big one. He's going on the stage. Big refractors get to go on the stage. Cardshells.com if you're looking for sleeves, top loaders, the best quality that there is. Use code STRIKER10 to get $10 off your first order of 50 or more. Armalope envelopes. Use them all the time. I'm looking for a 101. I feel a 101, even though we're only opening 2 boxes of this. Maybe we get one. I don't know. Okay, so we're flipping all this. There's no like flipping the base around. Okay, if there's really no need for it. Because it's not hard to just get to the chrome by going. It's actually probably more of a hassle to where. Oh, there is the numbering. 39 of 250 off to the side. Matt McLean. A young gentleman emailed me today saying Matt McLean is his PC. There you go. Maybe he's watching. He probably is. He said he watches all the breaks. Autograph number 1, Dougie Hodo III to 150. That one's going to the Orioles. Riley. Like I said, probably going to do a couple of breaks tomorrow. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button. And also, I'm going to drop a link to the Facebook post, my Facebook page. And there's a post right on there about this. 11 people already on board. I just posted it like a couple seconds ago, maybe a minute or two ago. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it will spread. It'll spread around a little bit better because of you and your commitment to the game. Ben says, to submit the PSA, do I need a subscription? I don't know. Probably. I think you might. Or you can just find like a group submitter on Facebook or something. There's all kinds of group submission places that you can hit up if you don't have like, whatever the minimum is, 10 cards, 20 cards. Brady House. Jacob Miller. Couple of refractors. No firsts. Rooster, what's happening? Your emails go to Striker's junk mail. Do they? Yeah, I haven't gotten an email from you. So maybe they do go to the junk mail. I don't know. But send it again. They shouldn't, because I've emailed you back and forth, haven't I? It should recognize you as a legit. But I do get tons of like spam. Not only spam, but just people like trying to get a piece of this. Like companies and businesses like wanting to work together and stuff. Tons of stuff like that. It's just like, nah. Delete, nah. Alex Freeland and Trace Gonzalez. I can't read very well right now. Not sure why. Maybe it's my diet clogging my brain up a little bit. My diet's pretty poor right now. Not a lot of time to eat. I mean, you make time, but it's just grab and go stuff. Like I had a chocolate chip muffin for breakfast. That's not the best breakfast. In fact, it's probably about one of the worst things you can eat. Here's a bunch of sugar. Enjoy. Ben Joyce. Okay. 2 refractor firsts. -17 last night in Colorado. Woo. Chris says, I have a couple from draft other than the big boys, Jet Williams, Cole Young, and Dalton Rushing. Hey, there's Dalton Rushing. True. Actually, there are no True Blue autos in here. They took that away, which is, I mean, these look cool. Cutter Coffee. Dude, look at his face. It's not a very flattering photo. And he kind of looks like a really old man. I bet she's not. Oh my gosh, look at this. Chase Young. Sparkles to 71. Whoa. That is a awesome hit. I mean, I don't know what this is valued at, but for a Tigers fan, this is a very, very good hit. Whoa. Who's got the Tigers? Got the Tigers. Matthew. Nice one, brother. It never fails, man. Oh, Cutter. What pick was Cutter? 41st overall, second round pick. This is probably a very nice card as well. You ordered a blueberry muffin for breakfast the other day. It was covered with crystal sugar. I love those ones. I love the crunchiness of the big sugar crystals. But, I mean, blueberry's okay, but chocolate chips where it's at. I don't... Like, if I'm going to eat a delicious muffin, I want it to be loaded with chocolate. Like blueberries, schmluberries. I'm not a big fruit mixed with candy fan. I'm a candy mixed with chocolate fan. Or peanut butter. Peanut butter and chocolate and sugar is my bag. If you start adding fruit into the mix, not bad. Roderick to 199. Aqua. Going to the Yankees. Green. Is Bowman draft basically just Bowman base without all the veterans? You get prospects. It's all prospects. All prospects, and it's from the draft, from the latest draft. So you don't get like all the international prospects. Usually Bowman Chrome is where you find international prospects. Bowman is a mix of both international and the leftover players that didn't make it. Like there's players they intentionally leave out just to pad regular Bowman. So it's all prospects out of here. And the refractors are not numbered like they are in Bowman Chrome. So the refractors are like a little less. They're a little more common. I would say like quite a bit more common. Refractors are in this product, Bowman draft. Eric with a $50 super chat says tip for the rippin'. Tip for rippin' fire in 2022. Happy holidays, Striker. You just made my holiday, brother. Thank you. Man, that's very, very kind of you. The giving spirit liveth within Eric. Blue? No, what is it? Oh, man, that looks really good. The sky blue with the pattern looks good. Mason Wynn. Brady House refractor. Alan Serda. J.C. Young is a huge 5-tool infielder. He went to Texas Tech. Yeah, I like him. Definitely. Yeah, they held out Drew Jones because he's going to carry Bowman. Everybody's looking for Drew Jones. So that'll be, I get why they do it. I like it. They don't need to cram all the best prospects into one release. Like, as long as there's plenty of good ones, which there are plenty of young position player prospects in this product to carry it. And people are paying premium premium dollars for, there's Kumar Rocker, for some of these prospect slots in Houdini's breaks. Like $15K for a spot. Cinnamon muffin is where it's at. I like cinnamon muffins, but allegedly I'm allergic to cinnamon. I don't believe it. I mean, I will sneeze and stuff, but I like cinnamon. Green. Dylan Lesko. Let's go. Am I the first one to say that? Or is everybody saying that? Let's go. I'm sure they say it all the time. 90 of 99. Green. So we've got all three autographs are parallel autographs out of this box. You guys remember me talking about why I like jumbos better than super jumbos? Color galore. And we just proved it in box number 1. I don't know if we proved it, but we at least established a hypothesis. Do you have any kids? I do. Got a daughter. What aren't you allergic to? I don't know. I can't name one thing. I have a list on my refrigerator of things that I'm allegedly allergic to. And it's like all the good stuff, you know? All the good stuff and some of the stuff I hate. All right, box number 1 was quite good. Full back row and a little bit up here. I mean, this Jace Young, let's get him in the window. We got to get him in the window. This is like a high end break. We're doing museum collection, Bowman draft. We've already got a bunch of high roller autos up there. Not allergic to pulling fire. Is this the Bowman drop from yesterday? Yeah. Bowman draft, 2022 Bowman draft. Had to pre-order this, and I didn't pay for the express shipping because the last one got here so fast. I figured the last couple of releases got here so fast. I didn't think I needed to. Oh, well. I made a video instead. I hope you guys like that. Bowman Chrome. I love those Bowman Chrome light boxes. Oh my gosh, are they loaded. Although, in retrospect, I would have saved that money. If now I'm thinking about it, I probably would have taken that same money and bought some Bowman Jumbos with it. After seeing 3 parallel autos out of the first box, I'm just like, instant regret. Even though I said it was the best decision I ever made, opening up 10 light boxes. Like now I'm looking at all this color going, ay. I could have got almost 3 jumbo boxes for the same price. Okay. Oh, that's an artist proof. That's a rare one. Artist proof Clemente. Going to Eric. We got Baez. That better not be our hit. It is our hit. Hate when that's the hit. Maybe we get lucky and they put an additional hit in one of these. Sometimes there are. We've had 5 hits out of here before. Artist proof Clemente. Does it tell you how rare that is? God, look at all that. There's no way. There's no way I can find it on there. It would take me at least several minutes. Do you like Topps Gallery? Yeah, I do. It's got a great checklist. I don't like hot blaster boxes of it. I like the mega boxes where you get 2 guaranteed autos. Merry Christmas, Triple Play Tim. Change your name? Like it. I submitted my Clemente HFA to PSA. Good luck with it. Blue Vlad to 150. Tony Gwynn. Oh, man. Oh, I mean, Cal Raleigh. He had some fine games, but Alfonso Soriano to 50. Artist proofs are unnumbered, but I have a print run of 50. Thank you. That's what I needed to know, Andrew. So 2 breaks tomorrow, hopefully, depending on a lot of things, man. If we lose power, which is a possibility, I got a message on my phone about it. They're like, be ready. Topps Dynasty, what are my thoughts? It's expensive. That's my thought. Piazza. Alonzo. Torkelson rookie. Herb. Copper Chris Bryant. Ian Happ. Auto. Dual pinstripe swatch auto. Signature swatches to $3.99. What's up, Matthew? He says you got me hooked on Topps update. Finding more success with blasters than hangers. Yeah, that's what I found too. Hangers are bangers, but the quality of the hit, like the player that you actually get, seems to be lacking out of the hanger boxes. I first remember hearing that on Up North Collectors, and I didn't even consider that that was a thing until I heard that. And then I kept my eye out. And blaster boxes seem to have better hits in them. Seems that way. I don't know that that's a fact because I have pulled and I have seen pulled really good hits out of hanger boxes. But as far as like how, and I don't know how they spread, you know, the J-Rods out or whatever. The big rookies. Rizzo. And Verlander, quad piece, 61 of 99. Going to Houston. Kevin. T. Perry says, just started collecting after 20 years. I think there are too many releases. How do you decide what to collect? You watch this channel, and we talk about it every single stream. Most videos talk about what is the good stuff, what to focus on, what to collect. If you see it in a striker break, it's probably something worth buying. If you don't see it in a striker break, maybe avoid it. That's a good rule of thumb. You know, I'm sure there's a product from time to time that's awesome that I miss. But basically, I focus on the best of the best, value, like bang for your buck, the best mix of high end and bang for your buck is what I try to do in the breaks. So we get some guaranteed hits, and not all products are created equal. Not all formats are created equal. And there are some things that are better for breaking than there are for personal openings. Like those Topps Chrome light boxes that I open. I just felt that those were better because of the price. They're better for a personal rip than they were for breaks, because I like to try to get as many autos as possible in the breaks. So it's like I might as well do hobby boxes and HTAs for the breaks. And maybe if we're doing like a variety mixer, I'll do some mega boxes just to get that product in there for as cheap as possible. The variety breaks, that's what that's all about. Getting as much product, as much different good product in for a reasonable price, for like the price of a less than a mega box. We got to do one of those. And I've got holiday. I've got a whole bunch of different breaks lined up. It's just a matter of time, man. Just a matter of time. Processing. And then the day after Christmas, my friend and I are going to do a Christmas after party on Monday where we'll do a couple breaks. He's going to come over and help me sort and hang out while we're breaking. You may have seen him in the chat, Cubby. He'll be there at the National with me too. Three feet of flooding tonight on Long Island. Well, someone's got to rip it then, don't they? Two stop. Or else then there will be no singles to open. The fun is in the rip. It's not that fun buying singles. It's good for value. That's the best value by far, just to buy singles. Pad your collection, but it's not fun. The hunt and like the thrill of the hunt is kind of fun, but then once you get the card, you're just like, okay, now what? I like rip until I hit it, although it's very expensive. Check out the series Striker Breaks the Bank and you'll find out what I mean. That'll do. 90 of 199. Blue Shimmer Wander. Oh, boy. Whoa. Nick. Dude, that is huge. And it's centered perfectly. We're looking at a gem, folks. Dang. Oh. What a nice stand-worthy Wander. Jeez, we're gonna have to get two in the window. We got two window cards already. Oh, yeah. And one thing I noticed, I don't know if you guys watched, but the very first thing I did, yes, was it yesterday? Yeah. Is look at the quality control for the hobby boxes on Topps Chrome Update. And it appears to be much better. I didn't see any of that horrendous 9510 cutting or anything like that. I didn't see any of that. Not perfect, but in line with normal. Maybe a little worse than like a normal Chrome product, but at least it's not like the mega boxes or the hanger boxes. There's a lot of talk out there about like, yeah, just get the hanger boxes of Topps Chrome Update. If I were you, I would watch some breaks of those hanger boxes before you made that purchase, because the pinks and the pinks are horrendously cut from what I've seen. 90-10 stuff. And that's a big time bummer. We're adding in, just like I said, Bowman Chrome HTA 3 guaranteed on card autos. And hopefully at least two of the three are parallels. They have been so far. Bowman Draft Light doesn't have guaranteed autos. Definitely doesn't have guaranteed, but you can get one. It tends to be like a case hit. Like an auto's like a case hit. I think you can. Kevin says Light never has autos. Well, you can get autos. They're just not guaranteed. $30,000 purples per player. Yeah, well, if there's 30,000 purples, then half of them, at least, probably are ungradable. So just take that number all the way down to 15, and then probably more than that. Probably like 10 or 10,000 only are even. I'm just guessing here, but from what I've seen, if there's 30,000 of them available, then the population of PSA 10s is probably going to be like just triple digits. If that, probably like, I'm thinking like in the 200s. Yellow, Ryan Reckley, 71 of 75. San Francisco, going to Mike. Yeah, the PSA 10 pop on this 2022 Bowman Chrome stuff is going to be low. It's going to be low, unless they're holding stuff back. I've heard, here's another saving grace from Bowman Chrome, is I have heard reports that Topps is taking those cards back if you got a horribly OC one. They're taking them back and they'll send you a new one. That's what I've heard. You'll have to confirm that on your own, but Rojas. It's like we got 1 of 3 parallels out of here. This is going to the Padres, Jonathan. What are your thoughts on Top Sapphire? You done ripping it? I'm not done ripping it. No. I am not sleeping on Sapphire. You don't sleep on Sapphire with a good checklist. And the fact that people think it's too expensive, good. Because it'll be way more than that soon. Alexander Oveles. It's like, it appears, here's what happened. People didn't spend enough time focusing on Sapphire because it came out and there's like 8 other releases that just came out within a week, right around there. So people are like, oh, I can't afford to rip that. It's just that the checklist is so big and blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay. Go have fun with Stadium Club. But no, I mean, we'll definitely do some more Sapphire. It is expensive, but it's the top of the top. It's the cream of the crop. It's one of the best things you can open. Like, you want to talk about Topps Dynasty. Like, get out of here. I'll take as many boxes of Sapphire. I don't know. That's just me, though. I prefer parallels and like as far as like a PC rip, opening a box for your personal collection, it's going to be tough, and it's going to be a lot of times it's going to be devastating. But then there are going to be those times when you get a couple of big hits and you know, like quintuple up off of your box. You know, you end up getting a PSA 10 Julio or something out of that deal, and you're talking about a 4-figure in the 4 figures, I would imagine. Just based on what other players, I just kind of look at like Tatis, and Acuna is not as good of a comparison because that was a different kind of Sapphire release. It was released in a complete set. So just compare Julio to Tatis, and you know, the Tatis PSA 10s were going for like $3,000. So I could see a Julio getting close to that, if not same price. Gino says definitely Sapphire over Dynasty. Yeah, Topps Chrome Black is glorious. Yeah, Mikey, it seems like Topps is coming out with something new every day. It'll slow down, though. There's going to be a time coming up real soon where the releases trickle down to nothing coming out for a while. And then we'll have plenty to indulge. We'll have plenty of releases to hit up. The stuff that we may have missed a little bit or didn't hit up very hard. Prices may tick down. I don't know. It's tough because the new year, it seems to me, based on my experience, the new year doesn't offer any deals anywhere for months. Like any of these stores, because they're all the stuff they already had to account for on their books, so they're not like looking to get rid of it right away. for the most part, companies want to try to get rid of their inventory at the end of the year, which is why you have what's called Black Friday, when your company finally gets into the black because they're trying to get rid of all their inventory. They're not really buying up new inventory. They're trying to get rid of last year's inventory. So it's the same with these big distributors. They have all this product sitting on the shelves. Like they don't, if anything, they're going to try to dump it in the final month of the fourth quarter. And then it's like the sales are completely dried up in the new year. But you never know. With all this stuff dumping all at one time, they may have a glut that they're trying to get rid of, or market forces can come into play. But although it seems like market forces do not really come into play when it comes to wax, other than prices going up. You know, you hear about hard financial times and then you're waiting for discounts on wax and it never comes. You just ordered more holiday from Walmart? Do they have it available on Walmart.com? Look at all that color. Oh my goodness. All right, this is 2022 Ben Baller. I love the product. Full of color. And here we have it, a Logan Webb Gold Rookie. That is a good Giants hit. Mike, you got a couple of nice hits for the Giants already. Look at that. Gold Logan Webb, 29/50. I can't believe the whole situation with Correa. We haven't even had time to talk about that yet. Julio, the same price as Tatis. I'm just trying to look for a comp. Who would you use as a comp? Buy more FTM. Funny, that didn't say X and you changed it to M, did it? Sky with a 20 spot. Heading into work. Have a great Christmas, everyone, and don't forget to smash the like. Thanks for doing that, Sky. Thanks for the 20 and spreading good vibes. Try to enjoy yourself at work. Clayton. Blue Clayton. Kevin says, I love where the hobby stands right now. People are panicking and selling cheap, and I'm here to scoop it up. So, yeah, me too. I mean, I don't love where the hobby's at. I like it just fine. Other than the bombardment of releases, it doesn't give me time to like take a breath. I feel like I'm like 20 feet under the water, just like trying to swim up to the surface and just deep breath. And then 4 more releases, like blah, 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 back down to the bottom. Gavin Lux. Trent Grisham, blue rookie. One thing about Ben Baller's, the QC is 100. I don't know if I've ever even seen a scratch on one of these cards. I mean, that seems preposterous now that I said it, but dude, QC is awesome on Ben Baller. Smooth, thick card stock, quality. Here's a Randy Rosarena rookie. Mike Trout, oh, that guy. Kyle Lewis rookie. All right, we need Bo and Jordan and Robert. And then we will complete Logan Webb base. Fabergé Lux, and that's going to be a gold, folks. 18/50, Gavin Lux. Some call it a spaceship. I call it an egg. It looks to me like an egg on a stand. If anybody's looking for supplies, cardshells.com. Pre-slit, pre-corner cut sleeves. Never have to cut your corner again. It saved probably hours of my life just in the little bit of time that I've used it. I used to have to cut or flick the corners of sleeves like all day long. Just cut corners, flicking corners. So you don't snaggle an edge and damage your card, you know. Rookie. Green rookie. Austin Nola. 3 parallels so far. 4 5 parallels so far. A gold, a green, two blues, 2 golds, 2 blues, and a green. We have one more jumbo box. Looks like there's an orange down here. I'd love it if there's an orange and a red in here. Another one of these. Jordan. There's a big one. Jordan rookie. Going to Houston. Kevin, congratulations. Let's turn 2. I'm great. How are you? So why put in a sleeve before putting in a top loader? It just protects it. It protects it even more. So your little penny sleeve allows it to slide into your top loader real easily. If you just put it into a top loader and you like happen to catch a side or something, you could give it a little ding. And the top loaders are too big for just a card usually. So when you slide in a sleeve and then in the top loader, it's just much better protected. Who is this orange going to be? Could it possibly be a Jordan rookie? What do you think? Come on. Oh, oranges look so awesome in here. Josh Hader. 3 of 25. Graded. Sorry, I meant. What's up, Roan? Those graded holders only work for PSA. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Okay. Nando Cup card. We got one more parallel coming. So loaded. Here's a green. One final green. Solaire. Oh, we got Jordan. That's good. That's a successful box when you get Jordan. I'd love to see a bow. A final run of bow. Merry Christmas, Dragon. Okay. No bow. All right, we got our last box. It's a 2022 Bowman Draft Jumbo. It's a nice stage-filling break. I like it. If you didn't get in on this break and you wanted to, you want to make sure to get in on the next one, send me a direct message on Patreon and say, hey, Striker, can you give me a shout-out for the next break or early shout-out? And I will. And then if you miss it again, send me another DM. But it's got to be a direct message. That's how I do it. Just trust me. Semi-rigids plus a penny sleeve. Yep. Do you like optic choice? I haven't gotten any yet, floating heads. I was going to make an order the other day. I'm glad you said that. I was going to make an order and I forgot. But I want to get some. Got a red bow in your chrome black box the other day. Nice, Alex. Base print count is around 4,000. What are you talking about? Oh, for Ben Baller? I don't know, man. You say so. If that's what you're talking about. Low production. I can't believe the stuff is still around, to be honest with you. Like, available to buy. It's not in most places, but you can find it. Bergola. Blue Bergola. We're going to have to double stack. It's that kind of break. We'll save this front row for autos. Couple of refractors. Not that much, Jason. Anything Bowman, here's the flow chart for Bowman. Bowman products. Does it have a first insignia on there? If yes, then collectible. If no, probably not that collectible unless it's a parallel. But you said it's a mojo, so there might be some. And it depends on the player. Drew Thorpe. I'm already over the blackjack cards. And that's a Tigers one. Troy Melton, Jace Young. Kind of like it, but I'm already kind of over it. My LCS said that you get 2 matte autos and 1 good one choice. Your LCS is full of it. You can't make that statement. I've seen multiple good autos out of there, and I've seen openings where all of them are parallels. So one thing I've found is LCSs, they like to be the smartest guy in the room. They like to pretend like they know everything. And a lot of time, the stuff that they tell you, and it's not just LCS. I'm not gonna just blanket say LCSs. Stores in general, specialty stores, collectible stores for collectibles, comic book shops, all that. They're a specialty store, so they got to know what they're talking about. Like my LCS, the guy, I know more than him about baseball cards, but he talks like he knows everything, and I just let him go. And I'm, oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, cool. You know, but it's all just talking out as a, you know what? Because they gotta know what they're, at least portray that they know exactly what they're talking about. But I can tell you, when you sell baseball, basketball, football, hockey, and other collectibles, probably, a lot of times comic books and collectibles go hand in hand. There's no way that you can know practically anything about everything. You can't know anything about everything. Everything about anything. Like, I focus primarily, if not 100% exclusively, on ultra-modern baseball cards. And I struggle to keep up with everything. So if you're focusing on like 4 different kinds of sports and all the releases around all those, you don't know Chicago. Dustin Harris, 50 of 50. I do know one thing. That's an eBay 101. They do know profit margins, though. They better. If they're in business, then they probably do, unless they took out some PPP loans fraudulently. A lot of people did that. I found it funny that a whole bunch of mockingbirds, when it was like announced that the IRS was hiring like, 50,000 agents or whatever, I found it funny that a lot of people were like freaking out about that. The first thing I thought was, did you take out a fraudulent PPP loan? Because that's what all those IRS agents are doing. They're going after all the people who, I don't know. I don't know this for a fact, but that's just what I thought. Like, oh, you must have taken out a loan when you didn't really need it. They'll get to the bottom of it. Let's go. There are plenty of companies that did need it. But there were plenty that didn't and took out 6 figures that they didn't have to pay back because of financial hardships. Ignacio Alvarez. Ignacio was my Spanish name in Spanish class. Why Ignacio? No reason. No good reason. Other than I just looked down, I was like, I've never heard of that name before. I'll take it. Andrew with a 9.99 says, Merry Christmas, Striker, to you. The fam and my fellow card enthusiasts. Keep the good vibes and fire coming and make 2023 a great year for ribbon and everything else. I imagine that he sung that. It sounded a little in my head. It sounded like he was singing it. Thank you, Andrew. That was a lovely song you wrote. And a wonderful message. Couple of refractors. Gino with a 2-month member chat says, I found LCSs talk out of the side of their mouths. Yeah. See, and another reason why I know this to be true is my family runs a antique shop, which is basically a collectibles shop. Antiques are collectibles, right? So they had collectibles and antiques. And I got to spend my whole life listening to my dad. And my dad is a talker. Let me tell you, he will talk and talk and talk about anything like he knows what he's talking about. Because that just comes with like customer, interactions. Just schmoozing. It's schmoozing. It's being a good schmoozer, you know? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. All the public current affairs, all the details. And for years, it really annoyed me because I was like, that's just not true. Like hearing him say something that's just not true, just an exaggeration, you know? It's an exaggeration of the truth or an exaggeration of something like he might know like a little bit about something and then just like make an encompassing statement or conversation. It's the same as Card Shop Guy. Card Shop Guy obviously knows about collectibles and cards, but he doesn't know everything. Jared McKenzie to 50. Nobody knows everything, but they talk like they do. I mean, heck, I talk like I know a lot, but I actively admit, like, I mean, I just told you, like, this is my only thing I focus on, and I don't know everything. I try to interact with you guys as much as possible, learn. I learn a lot from the people in the chat and people emailing me and getting on the forums and listening to other people. I go out of my way to learn as much as possible about this. Jared McKenzie going to Andrew. So I have plenty of experience with people talking out the side of their mouth. I call it talking trash, even though that isn't what it is, because trash talk is something different. Trash talk is when you're like, you know what it is. I don't have to explain what trash talk is. But sometimes I call that talking trash because that's really just trash coming out of your mouth. You know, it's not of value. It's just garbage. Always be learning. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, it never stops here in this game. It never stops. Just when you think you know, like, okay, I pretty much know all the releases right now and the players to get, who to collect, who's worth what. Next release comes out. Here comes Bowman. Here comes Bowman Draft. Here comes Bowman Chrome. Here comes the first release of this brand new product. What's in it? How many autos come out of it? How many guaranteed hits? How many parallels? What's the checklist look like? There's a lot to know. But that's kind of the point of this channel. Sharing, spreading info, spreading knowledge, learning from each other. Verbal diarrhea, yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, I call it, like, I say trash, but there's another word that I don't want to say because there's kids watching. But are paper cards valueless? No, they're not valueless. They do have value. Should I just wait and buy Chrome? No, see, this is Bowman Draft. It has paper and Chrome in it. But the paper firsts are still, they have value, especially depending on who it is. If it's a gem, typically you can just say like maybe a paper card has like half the value of a Chrome card, maybe a third of the value of a Chrome card, but there's still value. And something to think about too is that not everybody has the budget to buy the best of the best. most people don't. So there's definitely a market for paper cards, because let's say you got a Ryan Ritter right here in a chrome first, and it's like, ooh, that's a pretty card. Send it away, PSA 10. Let's say it's worth $100. Okay, well, $100 is a lot for someone to spend, but if you have the paper version, maybe it's $45. Well, a PSA 10 of somebody's guy doesn't have to be chrome, and someone can much easier afford a $40-ish card than a $100 card. So there's just, you got to be open to the possibility of, dropping down that ladder of collectability a little bit, just to be able to, to appeal to a wider audience. However, there's a lot more work that's involved to, figure out if your paper cards are going to gem up, or if you're just going to take the time to list a paper Kenya Huggins and get like $3 out of it or something. I don't know what it's worth. Let's just say $3 for this card, right? And then the chrome's worth $6. Well, you go, I'd rather make $6 than $3 for my 20 minutes of work that it's going to take a picture, create a listing, and upload it, and then respond to everybody, and then like pack it up, print a shipping label, take it to the post office, right? So people kind of tend to go to the chrome because at least they're going to make a couple more bucks off of it. But paper still has value. There's our chrome Kenya Huggins. So we got the paper has red. If you guys didn't know, somebody might not know. Paper has red around the Bowman logo, and then the chrome has blue. So you can really quick eyeball that on eBay if you're just looking. Say you're looking for Kenya Huggins first PSA 10 and you just don't feel like reading all the descriptions. You can just eyeball the blue chrome and see that you're getting a chrome. If that's what you're looking for. Could have been an orange. And then you can take the next step up above the chrome and go refractor. Refractors are unnumbered, so these are just affordability levels. A lot of times people will start with maybe the base chrome for their collection. Then they get the base chrome, or maybe they start with the paper. They just want the first in a PSA 10, a perfect version of it. Then you gradually upgrade your collection, move on to the refractor. You get the refractor, then maybe you want a numbered card. And you can drop back down to a paper numbered card and save yourself some money. Like this right here. Sky blue is the most affordable paper parallel. So you can drop back down, get yourself a paper parallel. David McCabe. Autograph. Going to the Braves. Richard, congratulations. Yeah, there's a place for everything, carddeal.com says. All cards have a place. Nothing like the smell of paper. Paper's king. Chrome is king, but paper has a place. Chrome is king, but paper has a place. Hey, look at this. Tamar Johnson. Refractor. I think that's stand worthy. Did we already get one of these? No, we got a couple of good refractors out of here. A lot of times, like one of these big firsts, especially early in a release, when these big firsts come out, if you send these refractors in right away, get them back, they can be worth a couple $100, especially before populations explode. Do you think the hobby packs of Bowman Draft are good at 44? I don't buy loose packs. I don't trust loose packs. I wouldn't buy it. I know, like, from a budgetary standpoint, if you only have enough money to afford a $44, maybe save up a little, like, don't buy anything. Save up for like a box of light. Those should be about $120. So if you save up for a couple more months, or however long, $40 a month is your budget or whatever, maybe just save up a little bit more and then sell a few cards, get enough to buy a box of light, because those light boxes are fun. They've got a lot. They've got the Ray Wave parallels, exclusive parallels. And you're gonna, at least that way, most likely that it's not searched, like your pack isn't searched or weighed, because sometimes those autographs will come from a particular pack. Like if you watch any of the big breakers like Houdini or whatever, they know exactly what pack has the auto in it and the case hit and all that kind of stuff. So if they know, then other people know too. And if you're just buying loose packs, they could just know where the autographs are and send you. Or if you're at the card shop, I'm sorry, but we just had a discussion about card shop guy, and he probably knows where the auto is too. Like a lot of card shops, they got a lot of time. At least the ones I've been to. Every time I go into a card shop, the guy's sitting there watching TV, and it's like, oh, I got a customer finally. So when you got a lot of time and you've been at this for a while, you know where the packs are that have the autographs. Temptation. Cutter. Refractor. I mean, it is fun going into a card shop and just buying a loose pack, especially if you trust the guy. It's fine. I'm just telling you things you gotta maybe be aware of. All right, let's look at the hits. I think we got a couple of hot B potentials for sure. David McCabe, auto. Dustin Harris, eBay 101, 50 of 50. Nate Furman, autographed. Ignacio Alvarez, sky blue. Jared McKenzie, gold auto to 50. This dude was the 141st overall pick. It's a nice card, gold. Bergola purple, win to 499. Bergola blue, couple of Bergolas. Soler to 99. Hader to 25. Trent Grisham, rookie, blue to 75. Same with Clayton to 75. I like this. Logan Webb, gold rookie to 50. Jordan, spaceship egg. Rojas auto. Nola to 99. Gold, Lux, rookie to 50. Ovales, autograph. Verlander quad piece. Ian Happ, dual auto. Vlad to 150. Reckley, autograph to 75. I mean, this dude is super young. This could be a big card. Should we vote? I mean, maybe we vote on him too. Soriano. This is an artist proof, roughly a case hit. Did we say there are 50 of these that exist? Arias to 199. Coffee blue. Got a couple of coffees. Lesko to 99 autograph. Hodo the third to 150. McLean. Tamar Johnson, refractor, and Elijah Green, two of the guys we're looking for. Both in a refractor finish. Jackson Jobe in a green sparkle. And shall we vote on these three gentlemen right here for the Hot B? Stick around and vote. Hit of the break. Jace Young first. Wander. And Reckley. I'm going to populate a poll right now. We got the Wander to 199, the Young auto to 71, and Reckley auto to 75. All right, the poll is live. Get your vote in for the hit of the break. Hit of the break goes on a rhombus in a one touch. I only got 3 of these left. And then we're gonna be done with the Hot B for a while, I think. We can still call the Hot B. Call it out. Chrome up day is rough. The hobby boxes seem to be better, Michael. Have you watched any breaks with the hobby boxes that just came out yesterday? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Turk's Pulse says, I always request them to open a new hobby box when I buy packs. But then think of it this way, too, Turk. Is, let's say, what if, like, you were that guy? Or, like, let's say you knew where that pack was. You know, and or the guy before you knew and you just saw him open up a fresh box and you're like, oh, he just opened up a fresh box. What if the guy before you knew, like, what pack it was that had the auto? Or 3 packs. He bought just 3 packs and pulled all the autos out of there. Some of the LCS guys don't allow that. They'll like just do it in order and they'll grab that when you have to have this one or whatever. So I don't know. It's just, I just want you to be aware. I'm not saying like don't do it ever. Just be aware of what could happen. You said hobbies don't look better. I watched like 2 cases get opened and they look better to me. I've watched a lot of rips of that stuff because it's a important product. Still pretty rough. Yeah, well, listen. All I said is better. I'm not saying it's good or great, just better. Dude, I saw purples that had like it was like all the way to one side, like, you know, like I said, like 95.5 or even like 100% off center or cut it at a diagonal. I didn't see anything close to that out of the hobby boxes. Yeah, there's some like 80-20 stuff, 75-25, but at least that's way better. Your LCS would shuffle. Yeah. That's a good idea. Lacking color. They actually added more color. There's actually more color this year, but they produced more. So it appears that it's lacking color. It's hard to get color, but it always has been hard to get color out of. See, here's the thing. There never used to be in Topps Chrome Update. There never was a guaranteed parallel per pack. So they added that, not this year, but they added that recently. So now at least you get a parallel per pack, not a numbered one. Whereas in the past, nothing was given. So they added another layer of numbered parallels. They added the purples and then they added the pinks. This is like last year or 2 years ago. They added these guaranteed. So there's actually more color than the past. But the numbered color appears to be less because it's harder to pull because they made more of it. So it's like, it's a tough pull, but it's there. And these guaranteed purples or pinks per pack actually increases the value of the product because now you've got another rung of the ladder of hierarchy of collectability for the purples and the pinks. Like you don't have to open up a case just to hope you get, because you're getting, from what I think I saw is 14 hits per case of hobbies, which means like either an autograph or a numbered parallel. I believe that was. But don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I saw. So, all right, let's see where we're at with the poll. It's pretty close. Pretty close. We got 90 votes in. You got just a couple more seconds to get your vote in, folks. In the meantime, let me drop you a couple links because I always forget. I really need to remember to do this. I didn't even drop a link for Patreon. First off, if you want to get in on the breaks, dropping a link to become a slammer. Here it is. Pinned to the top right now. Patreon. Watch the video on the homepage how to join a break, which is right here. How to join a striker break. There's the link. Then we've got the eBay store. If you want to buy a card off me, don't send me an email saying, hey, I want to buy X card X from you. Not going to work out that way. But if you want to go to my eBay store, you can certainly buy one there. And then, last but not least, we've got some cool shirts and sweatshirts in my Teespring store. Check it out. Oh my. 50%. We're going to end the poll. The winner of the hit of the break is Wander to 199. Let's see how he looks in this green rhombus. I'm curious. It's a bit of a chromatic color scheme, if not monochromatic, with the green and the aqua. I think that's a monochromatic color scheme or chromatic. I can't remember if it's chromatic or monochromatic. I know monochromatic is the same color, so it'd be like green and then 3 shades of green. Is aqua a shade of green? So that's what I'm wondering. Either way, the hit of the break, Wander. Gorgeous to 199. We got an awesome hit out of our light box. Gonna try to get this all packed and sorted and do 2 more breaks tomorrow. If not 2, then 1, because I forgot about Christmas being on Sunday. That takes 1 day of sorting away from me. But this was fun. We're gonna do more very soon. Thanks for watching. I will catch you up.